Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Okay, I want to have a look at Keg's breath threatening Kelly and just see if that's got, well, we know it's got no legs. I mean, there was a 3-panel judge that's already ruled that it's, hasn't got anything going for it when he tried to attack Kelly last time. But let's have a look. Oh, I just wanted to point out in the news, apparently the Orange Felons Tower on the Gold Coast has been scrapped by the developers because they said the brand was too toxic. Gee, shock horror about that. So, yep, yep, been scrapped. The developer's not going ahead with that. Also in news, apparently there's been a fire at the Kremlin, not in the Kremlin itself, the seat of government, but in the entertainment section of the Kremlin compound. Really big fire, 1,000 square meters or something along those lines. So yeah, things are happening over in Rusky as well, and I'm just going to say that it wasn't Ukraine that caused that fire. That came from within, is what my feels are, because we've got the Emperor and we've got the end of the era with the World card, and it is very much, they are all going down fairly rapidly. And that was the moral, financial, ethical, corruption card poking out there. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading, Mark Kelly apparently received a text message basically telling him to back off or he'll be unalived. Well, I'm pretty sure not that many people in the general public have a text Mark Kelly's phone number to be able to send that threat. So somebody on the inside there. Hegs has come out and he's threatened to have Mark Kelly arrested for blabbing classified intel regarding the stockpiles. Well, gee, pretty sure it wasn't Kelly on Signalgate telling, a reporter all about an active, but you know what I'm talking about there. But in reply, so apparently what's happened is that Hegs Breath has ordered the Pentagon to review possible charges against Kelly. He's been out for Kelly since they did the oath. And remember with the oath, it was Kelly, Duckworth, Slotkin, and I want to have a closer look to Slotkin because she's got me quite intrigued. And Slotkin, I didn't realise, ex-CIA analyst who had 3 tours of duty in Iraq alongside the military, and that she was the acting Secretary of Defense under Obama for 2 years. Okay, and she was in that video about Remember Your Oath. So he's looking at Keggs is, looking at possible charges against Kelly. However, in his defence, Kelly showed a clip from the Senate Armed Services Committee interview with Keggs, where Keggs had said it would take years to replenish the stockpile. So there were no secrets being put out there. Yeah, absolutely, Ace of Wands. No secrets being put out there as well. I'm just going to say delusional. Delusional. Kelly's all over it. Kelly is someone that Keggs would love to be. But I'll just pop those back and I'll just see. It's literally just a bully tactic. What's going to come of this for Keggs? Patel is desperate. Patel is just wild-eyed. But tell me, how is this threat going to go for Keg's Breath? How's it going to play out for Keg's Breath? Oh, I hear he's been told to shut up. Come on down. How's it going to play out for Keg's Breath? King of Wands, fiery energy. taking action, taking fiery action. So I'll just hold it up. King of Wands. Sorry, someone was saying because they're unusual cards, they can't make out the cards themselves. So I'll hold it up. King of Wands, threatening fiery action. Challenged by the Nine of Wands. Guardrails holding, defending. At the foundation, you've got the Seven of Swords. Lies, deceit, betrayal. How's it going to go for Kegs? In the past, you've got the Star, the narcissist in the past. Crowning the reading, being forced to walk away. Okay. Kegs might find himself out of a job over this. The immediate future, Two of Cups, having to work together, some sort of agreement. An announcement coming out of the White House externally about an end of an era with the World card. Some sort of agreement coming forward. So you're going to be sidelined into something else. Queen of Coins in the hopes and fears, Homeland Security. The Hanged Man sacrificed. Queen of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Be careful what you wish for. Internal strategy. Be careful what you wish for. An inability to control the narrative with that Eight of Wands. And being forced to back down, retreat. And you've got the King of Coins there. Could be when the Orange Idiot passes. And then you've got the Ace of Swords. How's it going to go for Kegs? Oh, on the bottom you've got the Moon. And you've got the Eight of Swords. Secrets being revealed where he's going to find himself restricted. This could be when the Orange Idiot goes down. He's taken to court. Legal action. Could be huge legal action. Okay, doesn't matter which way you cut it. I'm curious about this card. Working together with someone, an announcement coming from the White House. It could be effects on the world stage, or it could be end of an era, end of an era, end of an era. He knows if the Orange Idiot's gone, he's toast. They all know when the Orange Idiot's gone, he's toast. Okay, what's going to happen with Mark? How's it going to play out for Mark Kelly? Let's have a look. How is this? Hegs threatening. Whiskey Pete. There's brown liquid in a glass. How's it going to play out for Mark Kelly? I'm going to be honest. I have seen Kelly as the presidential nominee in the future. I think 28 is when I'm getting it. Interim government in the meantime. Let's have a look. Mark Kelly, how's this going to play out? And it's not a Kelly Newsom. I don't see Newsom being in one of those top roles. If anything, it'll be Kelly Buttigieg. Let's have a look. How's it going to play out for Kelly? The Emperor, he's holding the key position. The Eight of Wands, while the fighting is going on, it is a nightmare situation, because imagine being threatened like this. Someone texting you basically saying better watch your back. But this is the challenge is this conflict that's going on, this infighting that's going on. The energy he's stewing in is the Eight of Swords. Struggling to reach the destination, end of an era messaging. You've got the Judgment there. He might step back for a while. Judgment. Looking at his options is crowning the reading. Can you blame him? Page of Cups, an unexpected announcement coming forward about a new opportunity. Okay. Independence. Powerful feminine energy, independence. Queen of Cups, keeping the lid on something at the moment in the hopes and fears, the outcome, the World card, the Queen of Coins, and the new beginning, the Fool card. On the bottom, we've got the Nightmare situation. Something being moved forward out of troubled waters. We've got the Military, we've got the King of Swords, and we've got this Two of Cups again. Could be moving forward out of this chaos, bringing forward a strategy and working across the aisle. Do not be surprised if Mark Kelly is part of this interim panel. Remembering that he did, oh gosh, there's the Tower, tearing it down. Tearing it down. Okay, what else do we need to know? What does the future hold for Mark Kelly? What does the immediate future hold for Mark Kelly? What does the immediate future hold for Mark Kelly? I can't get over the felon going to China, getting on the plane. I want to have another look at that. Show me, show me, show me. The felon getting on, felon going to China. I believe he did it. Right. Announcement coming out of the White House. I'm going to have a quick look at that and then I'll have another look at. Be careful what you wish for. The inability to bring it to fruition and sacrifice, gone. Sacrifice. Could literally be strung up. Page of Swords, Ace of Coins, Eight of Coins, whistleblower, huge news, work going on behind the scenes, health being in disrepair, the Hermit in the Swamp, and Queen of Swords is my Harris card, and the voters, King of Coins, the Military, the World, Queen of Coins, Homeland Security and New Beginning. Crossroads, absolutely crossroads, as somebody's going down big time. Can't believe he got on this plane. It is so not going to go well for him. Okay, Kelly's future. If the Orange Idiot is showing me that again, what else have we got? The Two of Swords. Absolutely, it's going to be a crossroads moment. With the Orange Idiot, theoretically having gone to China, I'm assuming he will actually get off the plane at the other end and it won't be a body double. I don't think he has an up-close body double. He's got one for on the golf course for at a distance. He hasn't got one for close up. Melania's got two or three. I've seen at least two of them. The one that smiles a lot, not Melania. And there's another one that has quite large, if I say large hips or larger hips, I don't mean that derogatory at all, but the shape's not quite right as well. But I don't think he's got a double for close up. I want to have a look. Future for Mark Kelly. Future for Mark Kelly. I might throw Slotkin on the end of this one too, and then that'll do me for the day, because it is just one of those sorts of hump days. Feel like something big's going to have coming up, so I've got to hold my energy, but it's just going over the same ground after a while. So the future for Kelly. I saw that 1444, the Tower. So there is going to be a Tower moment where everything that we thought is torn down to the ground. to be rebuilt. And I'm sure you guys saw that card come flying out. The future for Kelly. The end of this oligarchical adoration. This is legacy card. But it's an ending where you go through the portal to a new beginning. Stepping through. Okay, that's the challenge. Stepping through. Foundation. Defending the guardrails is the foundation. Defending the intention guardrails is what I'm getting. Okay. In the past, there's Harris in the past. Crowning the reading. 3 of Wands. Waiting for a plan to come to fruition. Immediate future. Somebody's demise with the 4 of Swords. That changes everything with the Wheel of Fortune. And we've got this new opportunity coming forward. There is already work going on behind the scenes to put things into place. The outcome. An offer being made that he doesn't want to take just yet. The Magician, the manifestation. And then the 8 of Wands. King of Wands, action being taken. The gift from the past, nightmare situation. Out in the cold, Page of Wands. Regret. There's something more here, and then the Sun card. He won't take any position until the information is put out there and action has been taken on this grifting in the past and fully exposed. This moral, financial, ethical corruption is dealt with. This is my card for the legislators. Until the legislators and the Page of Wands, this new beginning being brought forward in regards to the legislators. I think, okay, and regret and the Sun. Okay, you've got the government suspended, end of an era, bringing forth the Ace of Wands for the new beginning. Options that are available, 2 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, the Treason card, and then the Knight of Wands bringing forward volatile information. I think what's going to happen is something, when the Orange Idiot goes down, there's going to be an offer of some sort made to him. And he's like, no, I'm not going to take that Trojan horse with the Knight of Cups there. You've got the strength, moving things forward out of difficult waters, defending himself, the infighting and shining a light in the swamp about the vote flipping. I think he's going to say no to anything that is offered to him until everything's cleaned out. Like, needs to go. Congress, SCOTUS, executive. I think he's going to, like it's like, oh, step in. And he's like, nope, not until we actually clean the detritus and debris out. Okay, I want to have a look at Slotkin. I might get some different cards. I'll just use the Smith-Waite Tarot, because I didn't even realise she had this history when I read the other day on her being in this closed-door meeting. Now, she has come out and said, what did she say about the... she's not real big on the Chinese electric vehicles. And it's to do with claiming national security and data collection because they are wireless connectivity. I mean, Tesla's wireless connectivity, we know how that goes. And that's the concern. Connected vehicles have internet access and wireless connectivity with other cars or trucks, technology that support us. They can enhance roadway safety. We're not, who said this? Dingle. Who's Dingle? Debbie Dingle, Democrat of Michigan. We're not competing on a level playing field when China subsidizes its manufacturers. Well, I'm pretty sure the US subsidizes theirs. It manipulates its currency and uses slave labour. Well, that's kind of fair enough. That's not a level playing field. However, considering the factories don't really have a lot of labour in the US, yeah, it's just one of those. But I want to have a look at. So, yes, I sort of get it with Slotkin in regards to, the electronics of a vehicle. So there will be some action taken, action having consequences, walking away. But I don't think that was, I mean, why was Buttigieg there? I mean, he was the transport minister. You've got to remember that as well. But then why was Obama there? And who else was in that meeting? So let's have a look. Slotkin, Elise Slotkin, ex-CIA analyst, 3 tours of Iraq. She's in the military video alongside Kelly, Duckworth and Crow, and she was acting Secretary of Defense under Obama. Why is she coming to the fore? A rising star. There's a judgment moment on the bottom there too. A rising star. The challenge is she hasn't decided yet which way she wants to go. Okay. Karma, fate and destiny on the bottom for her. Right, an unexpected offer was made to her with the Page of Cups in the past as things are changing. Crowning the reading, Ten of Swords, an ending, significant ending, the downfall of somebody, the birth of something new, the feminine energy as well, the Empress, the abundance for all, the immediate future. Could be news coming out of Rusky about the downfall of somebody. As I said, there was this huge fire at the Kremlin. I'm going to say that's her. A woman of action that's in the legislator. Queen of Wands. Tower moment. The destruction internally. The Death card. Death and end of an era. Significant ending. King of Wands is the outcome. New opportunity. And the Page of Swords. An intellectual fighter. Plans happening in secret in regards to the government and the manifestation of something new. On the bottom, we've got judgment and ending, moving things forward. Smoke and mirrors, Ace of Swords, new, working together, and it's currently in the planning. If I keep going, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Homeland Security, the abuse of power, betrayal, deceit, walking away from the abuser, Ace of Wands, Hermit, could be so this is trying to find a path forward, could be the Orange Idiot with his stroke, or legal restrictions, strength, secrets being revealed about plans, opportunities, and then a new beginning, a new start. Getting they want some intelligent, fiery, young I don't know how old she is, but I suppose she's not that old. I don't know. Let me have a look. Hang on a sec. Slotkin age. Elissa Slotkin, 49, so she is young. Okay. They want her on their side. I'm going to leave that there. She's got experience. She's got skill. She's got knowledge. I'm pretty sure Duckworth is going to be the head of defence. I won't say the defence secretary because it's not like there's going to be an admin there. So they want Slotkin for another role. See how it plays out. Okay, love to you all. Take care.